Okay. We're back. Last episode kind of got cut short because we had Discord problems.
Yeah. A little bit of bad razzle-dazzle.
But here we are, Eric. This is like the... Is this the longest dungeon? I guess it's the second to last longest dungeon in this game.
Are we through the looking glass?
I think so. So yeah, they're attempting... They're in the Ocean Palace, down in the bottom of the ocean, trying to wake up Lavos. Oh, the prophet he's scared about. He's worried about Shala. I wonder who the prophet is. Oh my god. Okay, this is the way out.
Is there a way to, like, turn off Discord notifications? Because people in this group are just going fucking ham.
I think you can just, like, right-click it and just mute it.
Oh, server mute?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what's going on?
Nerfing.
You excited to be playing Chrono Trigger again?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god. Chrono needs a new weapon, man.
He does.
That boy ain't right. Okay,
Good old Kottith.
Oh no. How am I supposed to kill these things? Area bomb. Let's try area bomb.
Try the spirit bomb.
I was just what? I thought I was supposed to hit everyone. What the heck? What the heck?
The spirit bomb.
That's the irate gamer. What the heck?
What?
What the heck? I can't do his voice. Okay, this thing's What's your favorite Dragon Ball Z story arc?
Probably the whole Saiyan / Frieza saga, which is almost like one giant arc.
Yeah.
You said Dragon Ball Z specifically, right?
Yeah, that's the one I'm the most familiar with.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I would go.
I don't remember Dragon Ball really at all, to be honest.
Dragon Ball is superior. My opinion, anyways.
Yeah, the Cell is a close second. But yeah, the first two arcs, I guess that you could consider the same thing. But, I put the Saiyan over Frieza, so I guess it just progressively gets worse as it goes on, in my eyes.
Yeah. Also, there was an era that started in late basically from the Demon King Piccolo saga in Dragon Ball through to, like, the end of the Frieza saga were overall the most brutal fights in the whole, in all of the series.
Yeah.
Like, it seemed like once it hit Cell, I don't know, maybe even in Japan there's some kind of censorship, because it seemed like Cell and Boo were a little bit toned down.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah, the Frieza or the Saiyan fights are brutal, man.
Yeah. Just people being, like, caked in fucking blood by the end of it.
Like, when Tian gets his arm cut off, man, that's brutal, dude.
And I mean, there's some insanely brutal moments in the Cell and Frieza and Boo saga. I'm just saying that overall, I feel like they were a bit toned down.
I feel like I missed, like, stores for Chrono, because look at this difference. 86 to 132. I guess that's why he's been underperforming. I just sound like an asshole.
He's you.
He's that tailspin girl. Yeah.
Ooh, tailspin. Like the show. I think we made that joke last time.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Dragon Ball Z is good. I just think... I don't like shows that really just make the main character do everything. And I know, like, okay, they're the main character, but One Piece, sure, it always did come down to Luffy fighting the big bad.
Yeah.
But a lot of the side characters, like Sanji and Zoro, they would have really badass fights leading up to, like, Luffy fighting the big bad. But as it's gone on, it's become more and more that, like, just Luffy gets these fucking fights and Luffy does everything, and it gets boring.
Mm-hmm.
I often find main characters being the least exciting in the show. And it probably is because you know the most about them. So they seem
a lot of
more
times
boring.
Well, a lot of times in a lot of shows, not just anime but anything, a lot of times there's always the danger of the main character being kind of a Mary Sue.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with that term.
Yeah. Oh, what's over there? How do I get that? But yeah, so I don't know. But Dragon Ball Z, it's like...
That's why Frasier was so good. He was the main character, but it wasn't his story overall.
It's just all about Goku. And like over the years I've started to like Vegeta way more than I used to.
I don't know, I still don't like Vegeta that much. He's like the archetypal, like, appeals to badass kids character.
Yeah.
I think Piccolo's a lot cooler than Vegeta.
Yeah, but he's not a Saiyan, so...
Because he's similar, but he's not as...
It's a demon head.
I guess overpiped.
Yeah. Oh, it's for frogs. So then what was that first weapon I got? Huh. Alright, now I don't know where to go. Yeah. Or like Naruto. Like, Naruto, he's a likable guy. I like him in the show, but god damn, most of the side characters are just so much more interesting than he is. Where the fuck do I go? This way? Up here? Is that even a door? Uh-oh. Eric, I don't know where to go, friend.
Better start eating, kid.
Better start drinking piss, kid. Do I have to push these switches? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's switches that you gotta push. Okay. Don't worry, folks. We got it.
Don't worry, folks. It's a clean show.
That is... what's his face?
Asana Chude.
Yes, sorry. Okay, is the shield broke now? Yeah. Okay. I remember now. I remember everything, viewers, don't worry. So there's a button over here we gotta push, Eric. But you knew that. You knew that, didn't you? So who's your favorite Dragon Ball Z character overall? Is it
Piccolo.
Just Piccolo?
Well, you told me I had to pick one.
Yeah. I guess that's a fair question. Or a fair answer, sorry. sure
Look
have
at that scratch. Cat scratch fever.
Cats. I remember... God, I'm such a hypochondriac, man. Like, I remember when I got a kitten, and it would scratch me. I'd be like, oh man, now I'm gonna have cat scratch fever.
I think it's pretty rare, because, I mean, you count up... I mean, we've always had cats.
Yeah.
And even accidental scratches. Like, you count up the number of scratches you've had in your life.
Yeah. And...
Nothing.
Nothing. What the heck? Oh my god. I don't know where the heck...
Why are you fast-forwarding? This is not a millennial Let's Play.
But it is. No, I don't know what to do. Did I not... Why is that switch pressed? So shouldn't there be a bridge somewhere?
Oh, guess I started playing, I started a new game last night.
Oh, here we go. When'd you start playing?
Harvest Moon, the original. Because I'd never gotten around to the original. I love Harvest Moon 64. I'm sure we've talked about it before many times on this channel, but we both love that game.
Oh, there's
and I played that.
Let's play of it too.
Yeah, so I've played that many times. I have Harvest Moon 2 for the Game Boy Color, which is also good, but I never played the original, so I decided I'm finally gonna give it a go.
It's really good.
One thing that I find interesting about it is, even though it was the very first one, it's one of the few where it's possible to have more than one kid.
Yeah, you gotta be real quick. So...
Yeah, I think they said you have to marry the chick by the first fall if you want to have 2 kids.
So, if you're... Okay, upgrading your house, do not have your dog in the house. The last time I played that game, my dog got stuck in a table, and there's no way to get it out.
Oh, I heard about that. See, I didn't go into the game totally blind. I read, like, FAQs first to kind of, like, know what
Honestly,
not to do.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, and I remember reading it. They're like, when you upgrade your house, if your dog's too close to the table, he'll get stuck inside the table permanently.
Yeah. The one thing I don't like about that game that they kind of fixed is, the girls are really good in it, but when you get married to them, they just all lose their personality, and they all wear like a weird blue dress. So like they lose their independent look, and they just lose their personality, and it really sucks.
Well, I think the biggest flaw that they fixed with every subsequent one, and I guess it's not a huge deal, but it is kind of stupid that you still have to water crops when it's raining.
Yeah. And I don't like the 3-year time limit.
You prefer it to be like just infinite, basically?
Yeah. Though, like,
see, I don't mind that because it kind of gives you a goal to work towards, like you're working under a crunch. I don't know. I don't mind that.
There is like a goal in all of them, but it's just
I know.
Oh, you want to continue playing this farm you put in a shit ton of time in? Here you go.
I know you're not wrong.
It just makes a dead save file.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. The Game Boy Color one has something insane. Like, it's another one where you play infinitely, and I've never done this because, like, of how long it would take you. But basically, in the very first year, you bury a time capsule, and if you go back to that spot, literally 5 years later, you'll dig it up.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But is it like good shit? Like, I guess it doesn't like get better.
Yeah, see, I don't really know, but it's kind of neat that they put something that late in there.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good game.
I think I'm gonna go for Eve.
The bar girl?
Yeah, I was either like I like Anne a lot in the N64. I would always go Anne or Karen. Mm-hmm. So I feel like Eve is kind of the Karen equivalent in the first one. So I feel like it's gonna be Eve or Anne.
Yeah. Like I like the Super Nintendo girls are good, but they kind of based all the N64 ones on them.
Yeah.
And those will always be the Harvest Moon girls in my eyes. And I remember I've bought in a lot of the newer games in the series, and I just can't get over it.
Well, who would you usually go for in N64?
Anne or Potpourri. Actually, honestly, like I used to switch it up all the time. I used to go Karen a lot. I used to go Ellie a lot.
I was always either Anne or Karen.
I have one for the PSP that I never really gave a good chance to. Holy crap! So maybe I should go back to that one.
See, that's the only thing I don't like about the Game Boy Color one is there's girls in there, and part of getting a high score is getting high affection with them, but marriage and having kids is not at all a part of that game, and I really don't like that. Other than that, that game's amazing.
Can't get married?
No.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's like the whole part of the game is like it's like this dating sim.
Yeah, no, I know, and there's kind of that. Like I said, there's girls, and you're supposed to get affection with them, but yeah, actually getting married is not a part of it.
You know, I'm gonna tell you this, and I've told you this a lot, but if you're playing that game, you should probably try out Stardew, because Stardew is Stardew is up there for me for the N64 Harvest Moon. Like, Stardew Valley is a guy who really liked Harvest Moon, made his own game. So it has everything you would want in it.
You know that meme where it's a guy looking back at a girl and his girlfriend's next to him pissed off?
Yeah.
I saw a version of that where it's like, should you let your boyfriend play Stardew Valley? And the guy's looking back at one of the chicks from that game.
Yeah. Yo, so Twister... Are you seeing
this? That's amazing.
Yeah, this is doing insane amount of damage. Oh, it's massive.
Look at him wilding out.
The ancient red rock has been passed down through the ages from it, and magic pendant and a knife were made.
Well, aren't you stupid?
Wow, do you think the ruby knife is connected to something to do with Massa and Mune? I don't know.
Well, I can't stick it out any farther. It's connected back there.
Oh god, she's becoming immortal, Eric.
I am become destroyer of worlds.
Dude, this chick is wilding out. It's too dangerous. Oh, she just killed him.
She's fucking tight.
She's becoming immortal.
What was that?
God, that's my phone.
One of your thoughts sending you a message?
One of my thoughties. Nah.
So this girl at work, like, she forgot something, and so she called me on WhatsApp, but she'd like,
where is my mind?
She'd like never called me before.
Yeah.
And you know how on WhatsApp somebody's like their picture comes up?
Yeah.
So it was her like all like dolled up, like how she like never really dresses at work, so I didn't recognize her.
Yeah.
But it looked kind of like one of my exes that I haven't talked to in like 7 years. So I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
I don't know, I thought that was funny.
No, yeah, every so often, like, a girl that I used to, like, talk to, or date, or whatever, will like, message me or something, and it's just like, what do they want? Like, what's going on?
I have, like, 4 what I'd consider, like, serious exes.
Yeah.
And I still talk to the 2 most recent ones. The 2 older ones I haven't spoken to in years. One of them's married now, so that's probably why.
Oh, damn. That healed a bunch of them. Which one's,
Casey. She's got married to some... You know those people who work on, like, oil rigs out in the ocean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she lives in, like, she lives in Austin, Texas.
What the fuck?
Yeah. When she moved there, I was like, awesome. You got the same hometown now as Alex Jones. Maybe you'll see him around. Say hi.
I'm sure she's a big
She
fan
hates
of
Alex
his.
Jones.
I'm sure she's a huge fan of his. Okay, heal, but I want to heal again. I hate these fucking things. I'm gonna speed up. Holy fuck. Okay, heal again. Use lightning too.
Stop speeding up!
Why? Why is it buggy so much?
I don't know. It doesn't really. I'm just fucking around.
Oh shit. This episode's over. We gotta end it after this battle.
Oh my god, it's been 20 minutes already.
Yeah. I really wanted to get to the storyline stuff. Well, we'll play another episode.
Yeah.
Casey, Bo Bass. Moved out to Austin, Texas. So I used to work at I used to work where my brother works, Eric here.
Long time ago.
And I had a cubicle. And sometimes people would sit at my cubicle on shifts that I weren't there. So we
rotated computers.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
So I drew like a poster for myself.
We'll say what it was.
It was like the picture of the cat like hanging on the clothesline. And
said hang in there, baby.
Yeah, hang in there, baby. So she sat at my desk one day that I wasn't there. Next day I go in and she had punched a shit ton of holes in it. And I was like, why would she do that? And
see, to this day, I don't know why she did that. I don't know if it was... You know, sometimes you'll just idly fuck with something without even really, like, thinking about it. I don't know if it was that or if it was actually that she didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. And it's not like I was upset that this stupid drawing of mine was ruined. But it was like, I just wanted to know, why did she do it?
You know, I honestly can't remember if I ever even asked her. I should have. I don't know why I wouldn't have.
You're a pussy bitch and you didn't want to make an argument.
No, I'm not like that at all. Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding
I call it retardation all the time. That's probably why I've got... That's probably why I've got 4 X's, for Christ's sake.
Whoa. That's a
what?
word. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you say it a million times.
You say it. I don't get this fight. Oh god, I should have ended this episode, but fuck it, we're going. We'll do a 30-minute one.
Fuck it, we'll do it live!
Because the last episode was 10 minutes long, so... Is that Alex Jones?
No, that's some newscaster freaking out on one of those, like, newscaster freak-out videos.
Oh, okay. They sure like freaking out.
It's just like, fuck it! We'll do it live!
Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, tailspin, attack. This should kill them all. Right, maybe? No, it's only hitting one? How? Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate you. If I could have just used Twister, this battle would have been over in like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Kill him. Make him dead. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't like that sound.
Alright, how are we gonna beat these guys? Let's just use... Okay. Great. That's a great ability. We're all dead now. We're all gonna die. That's a long animation, too. Holy fuck.
Must have patience, my son.
They killed Drip.
Yeah, well, what else is new?
Whoa. Okay.
Like, it's killed way more than Burger and Thoughty.
That is the truth. Okay, revive. Dude, these things are doing... There's too many of them, and they're so tanky. And, like, if I use... No. Okay, not on Robo. Oh my god. Lapis. Okay. Okay, please kill it. Please kill it. I can't see how much damage this is doing. Okay. Cat attack? God damn, these guys are being annoying. Oh, what am I doing? I should have just been... Oh, I'm so dumb, Eric. Eric, I'm a dumb.
So dumb.
So dumb and stupid. Heal beam, please. I think we need it. I think it's okay to heal here. I think we need it. See, we can just use lightning on the one, and it will kill it right away. Oh, God. This is so boring and so dumb. I hate it. It sucks. Eric, you gotta entertain the viewers, man. Talk about the last time you had an erection. Okay, well, apparently Eric's never had an erection in his life. So last time I had an erection was 5 minutes ago. No, I'm kidding.
What are you talking about?
I'm just fucking around, man. I'm just turning my brain off, man. That's how you make good content, right? You just turn your brain off.
When is this elevator ride gonna be over?
As soon as this little fucker dies.
Get him.
So you need to be my Danny. You need to just... Yeah, you need to force laugh after everything you and I say. Can you do that for me?
I really can't.
I really can't be that fake and stupid. Okay, let's heal up. What are you laughing at? You laughing at
Just my buddy called me today, Slim.
Yeah.
He called me in the morning, and he was, like, out driving somewhere, and some guy, like, all of a sudden he goes, like, he's just talking to me normal driving. And all of a sudden he goes, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "What, man, what?" And he's like, I come up to a stop where this other idiot has the right of way, so I'm waiting for him to go through, and he, like, impatiently, like, hand gestures for me to go, and it's like, do you not know how to drive? Are you just driving around with a dick parked in your mouth?
Oh, silly boy.
And then I was like to him, I was like, now I just picture him, like, rolling it from one side of his mouth to the other, like, without touching it, like it's like a cigar or something like that. And then he was still, like, so pissed, and he's just like, "Oh, I bet whoever it is getting a good fucking blowjob."
That's one of those guys that, when they get mad, it's just really funny. It's just hard not to laugh at him.
Oh, dude, his rant against his dad that one time that I told you about, like, I'll share this with you viewers. Like, again, we're just calmly talking. He's, like, in his kitchen making food. All of a sudden, I hear him he goes, hold on. I hear him put the phone down, and I hear, like, muffled shouting in the background. And then he comes back on the phone, and he's like, fuck this, I'm going out to eat. And I'm like, well, what? Like, what's the problem? He's like, I can't stand how he can be in his room for 3 hours, and the second I start making something in the kitchen, he's got to poke his cunt nose in and see what I'm doing. Like, and then he goes, ooh, what's going on in here? What's cooking? Even though all I can smell is fish, because my nose is a cunt!
Oh, man. Don't live with your family, viewers. You know what? We could talk about this shit next time, though. Eric.
All right. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.